Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today's video is going to be a product purge. Last month I went on a product no buy. I finally went a whole month without buying any cosmetics and I felt really good after doing it. So I decided to, before I even bought anything else, I wanted to go through my collection and get rid of the products that I don't use, don't love, and are just bad and I just need to get rid of. So this is my product purge. I just have it in this H&M bag. So there's a lot of products in there. So I am just going to get started and I'm going to give a little bit of an explanation on why I'm getting rid of the products. So I'm just going to jump in. First thing out of the bag was this Nude on Nude palette from NYX. It comes with some lip products and 20 nude shades. The pigmentation of these are fine, not the greatest, but not the worst. Some of the shades are really smooth. There's, and excuse the swatches of other things on my hand, so not bad at all. There's even shades in here that I've just never used or gotten to, but I noticed when I use this, a lot of my looks just end up looking the same. The colors kind of muddled together and I never really liked anything that I came up with this palette. I did get this when my sister got her Naked 1, I believe, and I was like, oh well, this is similar, I'll pick it up because I didn't want to spend the money. But honestly, I just have had it for a couple of years and as you can see, I don't really use a lot of it. So out of the bag is this Revlon Diamond Lust. Me and my sister, I believe, both picked these up. You can't swatch them in their drugstore. So when we picked it up, it's really dusty. I don't know if you could see the dust flying off, but it just is dusty and powdery, and you might be able to see the pretty glitter, but once you just even try to blend it, excuse the dog barking, it kind of just loses its depth that you see in the pan. I never used it. There was a lot of fallout. It's just chalky. No. Next product in the bag is this Bubblegum Hydra Shine lip color. I used this in my e.l.f. One Brand tutorial, but I realized after I used it in the tutorial that I haven't used it for months and I'm probably not going to use it after. So this is a really thick, sticky lip gloss. There's nothing really wrong with it, it just wasn't the color I reached for. This product has obviously gone bad. This is the color Cherry Bomb and I've had this lip gloss for under a year. I'm not really sure. I know that once it starts looking nasty like this, you have to get rid of it, but came with a little small brush. This is a stickier lip gloss, but it didn't really bother me. I have this NYC foundation. This is in the color medium. I meant to do a One Brand tutorial on NYC, but realized the color was just really off. I ended up losing the receipt, but it was only like $1.50 because it was 75% off. And just, I could tell I wasn't going to like it. So that's what it looks like there. You see it's super light and pale, and that's the darkest shade that they carry. Another one is this Wet n Wild Makeup Protein Mascara. This is just a terrible mascara. Just terrible. It didn't do anything for my lashes but make them a little bit darker. It was really wet. It got everywhere. No. This is a Wet n Wild pencil. These are just really dry, not much color payoff. This is a Jessie Girl palette. I got this in an Ipsy bag. The colors, for some reason, don't appeal to me, even though I have the Naked 3. I don't know why. They're not that bad. They're just not that good either. They're just kind of powdery, chalky. They're nothing I'm going to reach for. That's receipts. Another thing was this e.l.f. High Def blush. They've, I think, made these smaller with less product in them because you only need the teeniest amount. This is in the color Diva, but honestly, this is like clown makeup. And I'll show you like the tiniest amount. Like, really, where am I wearing this to? I ordered it from e.l.f., put it on my hand, and just was like, oh, I'll figure out how to use it. No, that's crazy. That was a teeny amount, and I'm not ever going to wear a blush that bright and that clownish. No. This is another Wet n Wild eyeliner. This is supposed to be like a jewel tone. See, there's just really no pigmentation to that. This is a CoverGirl, I think, yeah, Blast Flip lipstick. It's supposed to be like a highlighting color that you would put in the middle of your lips, and then a darker color for all over. This color is pretty, but this one just kind of got lost and it got muddled and you couldn't really tell that it was there anyways. This is just an empty of a True Match concealer that I do like. This is a Fashion Fair concealer. It's a cream to powder. This one was in the color Tan. I did like the color of this, but this just smeared everywhere. It never seemed to set. It got all over the place. And after a while, I was just done with it. And I don't really like the way it's packaged. No. I got a few of these e.l.f. loose eyeshadows. They're just not worth the trouble, and I have solid eyeshadows in all these colors. I have Beachy, which is I used on my eyes in the One Brand tutorial for e.l.f. I have Mysterious. I have Partier. I can't read, obviously. I have this one, Bella Thierry, and this one is sealed, so I might give this away, but it just wasn't worth the trouble. This Sephora one is an Aspen Summit. It's just dry. You can see those little like product balls in it. I don't know what those are, but no. I don't really use something that's silvery on my eyes. I also have one in the color Swimming Pool. I think there's like people next door fixing stuff and the dog's barking. And this one was just powdery. It's pretty, but I have blue eyeshadows that I don't need, and this was just taking up space. I have another one of those e.l.f. loose eyeshadows in Seductive, Earthy, and this is a loose eyeshadow from Blossoms from my Go-Go Girlfriend box. And see, they're just a mess. And I have taupes and bronzes that aren't a mess. This is another loose eyeshadow and another taupe and bronze. Let's see, this lip gloss, Dazzle Glass, sorry, went bad. I got this in a kit with a lipstick and a lip liner a while ago. There's some still left in here, but I got this. It was like one of my very first concealers, and the girl was like, oh, if you use a pink undertone, it'll counteract any blue or purple. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, when I first was learning about makeup. But I don't really have dark circles, so the pinky undertone just looked weird with everything else. And it was like my shade. It wasn't even lighter, so no, just didn't work. This is a e.l.f. eyeliner pencil. This is a Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation. This is in 300 Sand. I just didn't like this one. It was better than the NYC one, but I still think the color might be a little bit off. You know, it actually feels a lot better than the NYC one, but it's just the color, no. Oh, this I kept for a long time, just memory purposes. I got this from my Beautylish event, which was the very first beauty event I ever went to with my sister. Their gift bag was amazing, by the way. And this is in a NYX Red Label lipstick in tribute to Marilyn. It just melted. It still smells the same, but it got all melty. I don't normally go for creamy reds because I feel like they just get everywhere. The color though is gorgeous. It's just too creamy for me, so I never wore it. Last few products. One is a Ulta eyeliner. This is just dry, nothing special. This, I decided I was going to throw it away a while ago, and then I swatched it and I was like, you know, I'll keep it because it would be pretty on top of a blush or even as a blush. It reminds me of the e.l.f. One, but I figured I already have the e.l.f. one, and I'm not going to wear this pink sparkly eyeshadow. This one is a Blossoms eyeshadow. It's a green color. This is a Sephora matte nude lip. And this one's just a little too matte. Made my lips look it was just a little too matte for me. Didn't really reach for it after the week that I bought it. And then this one is an Ulta Duo pencil. I think I got that as a gift. And last but not least is the little quad that I used in my e.l.f. One brand tutorial. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. I have red lipstick all over. It's not a bad quad. It's just all of these colors I have someplace else. It was just taking up space and I just never reached for it. And it was only $1. So not bad, but just not something I use. So I went through that pretty quickly. I'm kind of proud of myself. So that is my product purge. I encourage you guys, if you are like me and you hoard products and you go makeup shopping every week, I went makeup shopping today, to go through your collection and honestly ask myself, have I used this in the past? I'll give you 3 months. Will I use this in the next 3 months? If the answer is no, just let it go. Isn't that right? So thank you guys for watching my product purge. I feel, like I said, a lot better after doing that. I went and picked out a couple of products that I knew I was going to actually use and love. And the things that I've learned from those products is I don't like cheap eyeliners, and don't buy foundations that are just too light and you think you can make it work. No, just buy the right foundation. So once again, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please like this purge video. I think they're really fun. I actually like to watch purges as well as see what people are getting rid of and why. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.